What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Happy Saturday. Happy Yin Day. You know what we're here for, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to do a yin reading, you know what I'm saying? So, as other people call it, you know, it could be divine feminine energy. But, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do this. Get some messages. Check in with y'all, say how y'all doing, man. Don't worry, I'm going to start posting more. I will start doing zodiac readings pretty soon. Like I said, I'm just getting adjusted with my work schedule, that's all. I used to work weekends, so I'd work 3 days and then I'd be off 4 days, but now I'm working Monday through Thursday. So, you know, we're going to get it straight into it, man. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a very productive day, as such as I have, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to, you know, brag it up like that. But yeah, you know. Let's get it started, y'all. Hope you guys are doing well. Give me some messages for the collective for this young energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to be aware of? What are some good things that's going on? Alright, let's get it popping. Let's scoot you back, Harley. Hold on. There we go. I hope you guys have had a good week this week, man. Mine flew by, I ain't gonna front. But I like that, you know what I'm saying? I like when time flies. Okay, so it's like we finna release some anxiety out here. Alright. So, we'll get into it now. So far, what I'm seeing, I'm picking up that, you know, it's go time. Like, I see somebody, like, believing in themselves again, you know what I'm saying? I got the strength card out here. So, got Leo energy going on. This could be like fighting with emotions, fighting with demons. So what I'm sitting here looking at is I feel like somebody's fighting a decision that needs to be made. But this lets me know that somebody has kind of like made their mind up and they're sticking to their guns. You know what I'm saying? They may not be talking much, or they don't listen to bullshit often, you know what I'm saying? And I think they've had enough of the bullshit. So all this, they may be cutting off communication. I feel like somebody's just like, fucking, I'm about to be on my own, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna talk to nobody. I'm not finna live in this falsified world that people want me to live in. Like, I feel like somebody's just finally starting to stand up for themselves. They're starting to apply their logic, you know what I'm saying? The King of Swords, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's like intellectual, intellectual, you know what I'm saying? Someone smart, clear, they give clarity. This is somebody who's like treats everyone fair, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like somebody has finally worked out, and gathered all the information, worked out like what they need to do in order to make their next move is what I'm being told. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this person has been doing a lot of contemplating. So the Hermit card is someone who thinks a lot, but this is somebody who knows a lot too. So it's like, this is like they ponder before they make a move. So in the same sense, like I feel like a lot of shit been going on and somebody just sat here and just observed their situation so they know how to move. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, this person on this fuck shit, all right, I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna just go ahead and work around that. This person acts like this person messy, this person gossip. Like, I just feel like somebody's like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet, we finna run it. You know what I'm saying? There may be some competition though, for sure. That's another reason why this person has been sitting here just like pondering, like, all right, observing shit. Because they know that somebody wants them to be stuck. Somebody wants somebody to lose a job or an opportunity. Somebody wants somebody to miss out on shit. You know what I'm saying? The Ace of Pentacles would be new ideas, new opportunities. So somebody wants somebody to lack. Somebody wants them to go against everything that they know. And this person has figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Good shit. I'm glad you figured this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Empress in reverse. So this person ain't friendly. You know what I'm saying? This person either don't love themselves. They could be a cheater, a habitual liar. Because like the Empress, like she nurtures everything. She's very loving. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean like pregnancy. I know a lot of people say that when the Empress card comes out, but it doesn't mean pregnancy all the time. It's like birth of new ideas, nurturing, taking care of things. So this is somebody who don't take care of shit. Somebody who just doesn't give a fuck, basically, is what I'm picking up with this. And you know what? Maybe you're in this I don't give a fuck attitude. I'm finna do things my way. But, you know what I'm saying? Use your intuition. So we got the Two of Wands out here. So you need to think before you take an action for sure. You know what I'm saying? Especially like with the King of Swords out here, I feel like with you using your logic, you know what I'm saying, and you actually seeing it for what it's worth and not trying to sit here and repaint the picture that's already been painted to you. It's just a matter of just like operating accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you're going to start, whoever is resonating with this, you're going to start treating people accordingly. Like, so if motherfuckers want to sit here and talk shit and call it a joke, I always tell people this too, like, go ahead and have your fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll laugh with you and all that shit, but when I start, like, don't complain. Like, don't sit here and get booty tickled because now I'm sitting here getting on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I will give you the same respect that you give me. So if you don't want me to disrespect you, then don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm very chill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Like, I'm fully capable of what I can and what I can't do. I love proving motherfuckers wrong. And for some odd reason, you motherfuckers like proving me right. So I feel like, you know, basically it's like now that somebody's got all this information, it's time for you to make some decisions and start cutting these motherfuckers out the way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's about to pick up momentum. You know what I'm saying? They ain't holding their emotions no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no love over here. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not trying to kick it with you. I don't want to reconcile. I don't got no love for you. Like, this is somebody releasing their emotions. You know what I'm saying? This here would be, to me, somebody got their shit bottled in, at least in the position that it's in. But, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's like, fuck it, I've had enough. Like, I've held this shit in for way too damn long. And I'm about to start expressing myself. You know what I'm saying? And some people are going to lose out. So you may lose some friends. You may lose family for whatever it is that you say, but it's like, man, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've had enough. You ain't got to sit here and keep taking everything from people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with people's bullshit. They're not entitled to your energy. It is a fucking privilege to be around you. And I'm glad that you are starting to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, your outlook has changed on life. Like, you done been through some shit. And you starting to see that, man, like, all the shit that people are worried about, they've been trying to sit here and tell me this, that, and the third ain't gonna work. This is their fucking worries. I'm not finna, nah. All this shit that people are trying to feed me, I ain't worried about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, moving the fuck on with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it though. One on this strength cord. Oh shit. I have one I feel like kind of flipped. Let me see. It did. Yeah. Okay, so somebody is losing control. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Hope card in reverse and the Three of Swords out here. So basically with the Strength card, like I feel like I say, somebody's finally just said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like somebody realizes that, like, all their hopes and dreams and went out, you know what I mean? It didn't work out that way. So somebody's like, you know what, fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of being humble. I wouldn't even say that. Like, I'm basically, it's more of like, I'm tired of being nice. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I've hoped and wished for, like, it ain't been working my way, and it's like I sit here and keep putting people before me and I'm not seeing anything, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like you betraying yourself when you do that, you know what I'm saying? Like you putting what you need to do, and that's crazy too, because I have a tendency of doing that as well. Like, just because I know that I have the energy that I can sit here and go and help somebody and get my shit done, it's not even about that. It's just more the split fact, like, damn, like if I didn't waste that time to help them, I could have been a lot further. So it's like, at this point, like, when I move, you move, but it's still holding me back. Like, why am I gonna sit here and constantly, like, why would I go far ahead to come back and help somebody to bring them up? Like, that slows me down, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like that's the reason why this heartbreak is the reason for this change, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to sit here and hurt some people's feelings and move the fuck on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I there's Libra energy here, so I feel like somebody's trying to balance out some options, weighing the scales, the pros and cons, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, fuck, man, I'm losing. Like, everything that I'm wishing for, everything I'm working toward, is not working out. So something's got to change. So I feel like somebody's finally stepping into their power, especially with that strength card, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's stepping into who they're supposed to be. And it's like they know that they've lost all control, or somebody is going to lose control when you decide to move the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like, the Emperor's on top of his shit. The Emperor don't sit here and leave everything behind just to go address peasants. But it's like, at this point, like, you're like, what else do I have to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've worked this hard and it's like, ain't nothing working. Like, I ain't finna stress this shit no more. So yeah, I see it's like you giving up control with that. Like, I'm about to do I'm about to do what's best for me. I'm about to do what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? One on this Palace of Swords in reverse. Damn, the Emperor in reverse still came out. And we got the Devil energy in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, like, I feel like this person's like, I give no fucks. Like, I'm leaving all this shit behind. I don't want to hear anything. Let me show you. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor with this Palace of Swords. Like, I know that a lot of people aren't familiar with the Palace. Like I say, I've said in my other readings, this deck here, they threw in a couple of extra cards, and this being one of them. And like I say, somebody's no longer like trying to deal with the bullshit. Like, they see reality for what it is. Like, they're actually like looking at things in front of them instead of like living up in the cloud in their own reality. And they're just like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time on things that I can't control, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer gonna sit here and try to control things anymore. That's what this is. Like, I'm no longer trapped. Like, I'm freeing myself from my own convictions, my own thoughts, my own beliefs. Like, I'm gonna sit here and live freely. Like, I'm tired of the bullshit, basically. One of this King of Swords. Okay. So I got the Seven of Pentacles out here. So like I feel like with this, especially with being on the King of Swords, you know what I'm saying? These are like ideas, like, well, I wouldn't say ideas. I feel like somebody has like all their shit together, like they've put in the work, and now they're just waiting for their eggs to hatch, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like either somebody's planning something out long term, something that's gonna bring in these coins, like make money, like the money that they make is gonna be making money for them. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's thinking about longevity. Like I say, somebody's finally seeing the truth, and it's like, man, like this is what's been holding me back. This is the reason why this is fucked up. This is the reason why I ain't getting this. This is the reason why, you know what I'm saying? Like I have so many different talents that I know I can make money off of, but when is this shit, when are my baskets gonna fill up? When? I've been working so fucking hard. When? So like now it's like, I feel like somebody's finally seeing that with this King of Swords up, you know what I'm saying? They got the guards up now. It's like, all right, man, I've been dealing with this fuck shit for so long, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, you may not be taking the right action, or you're stuck basically. Like I say, you're wondering when is my basket gonna fill up, you know what I'm saying? I done put in all this work, but I think somebody needs to sit and, you know, think more about what they may have missed. Like, you know, you might have missed some steps. You might have overlooked something, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody probably could have gave you some bad advice. So double check, you know, double check your work, double check your advice, double check the sources of where you're getting your shit from, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're doing everything thoroughly, if that's what this case is, you feel what I'm saying? Like, just make sure to double check, you know what I'm saying? Because I see like all these great ideas will create this abundance that you've been working for. It's just you got some people in the way that's sitting here like having you second guess like your intuition. You got people out here there's people out here making you second guess your intuition, which you should just continue to keep following your intuition. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, like, man, like you gonna have these people that tell you that you can't do this. The thing is that they can't do it. So don't let these people project their fears and they shortcomings on you. You know what I'm saying? Do not be stuck. Take some fucking action. You know what I'm saying? One on this Hermit card. Okay. I'll take these. So somebody's contemplating on what they should do. I feel like somebody may be unhappy at work. And God is like leading the way. God is illuminating somebody's path, you know what I'm saying? Like I do feel like somebody is in limbo. They're just wondering what action they should take, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, there's a lot of trickery, there's a lot of illusion, going on here, because I have a magician energy out here as well. So somebody could be a hard ass worker and they're just wondering like, well, how can I grow? You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't enough. Like I don't mind doing the work, but I just want to be appreciated, kind of like I kind of feel like somebody wants to be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is a hard worker. They don't mind getting their hands dirty or helping people out, and they just want to be appreciated. Like maybe, you know, like I'm not saying this person is struggling, but it's like I feel like this person wants to like belong. Or I wouldn't say belong. I'm more like validate the purpose. Like somebody wants to be sure of where they are in life. Like what's their position, if that makes sense. I hope I'm not rambling or nothing like that. But yeah, like we got 2 8s, 16, 7. Yeah, that, and the 7 still could be illusions too. So somebody is not making any moves. Basically, like I said, this person has so many ideas that they just don't know what to run with because there's so many people pulling this person in so many different ways. Excuse me. That was kind of rude of me. But God's got you, you know what I'm saying? Like that's another reason why I feel like whoever this person is that finally is standing up for themselves, they're going to take charge, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see Taurus energy up here. That's the Hierophant card. They're just gonna run through it, make a decision, just run through the wall and think about the consequences later. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like, if you're stuck, you're gonna have to make a move either way. So no decision is still a bad decision, but a decision is better than no decision, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like pressure bust pipes. So in the same sense, look at it this way: if the walls are caving in and you have an exit, either way, are you gonna stand there and try to pull the wall, like try to keep the wall from smashing you, or is you gonna say fuck it? Like I don't know what's on each other door, but you know what? Either one's gonna be better than me getting squished in this motherfucker. You feel me? So just keep that in mind. One on this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody is stuck in an infinite loop, especially with these two eights. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, 8, 8, and 9. That's still 25. And 2, that's you having to make a decision, and 5 indicates change either way. So yeah, like you could be stuck in a loop basically, and it's time for you to make that change. Either way, you have a decision to make because you're stuck in a loop, you're stuck in a cycle. And it ain't gonna end until you decide for it to end. You're gonna have to fucking make a decision and cut that cycle over. It's dead. Don't give it CPR. Dead that shit. Kill it. You feel me? I got the 4 of Cups in reverse. That came out on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So, damn, my fault. So maybe somebody may not be. I feel like somebody feels like they're giving up on these opportunities, like leaving some shit behind, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't working out the way I thought it was, or it ain't what I expected, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody's disappointed, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, somebody's disappointed with an opportunity. Like, they thought that it was gonna be, it was advertised, I'll put it that way. It was made to sound so fucking good, and it probably did, you know what I mean? But like, when you got into the bullshit, you're like, oh no, this ain't it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like somebody like, oh yeah, you know, we finna do this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden you get there and you gotta do all the fucking work, and this motherfucker's delegating traffic. So I kind of feel like somebody says, you know, fuck that shit, I don't want this opportunity no more, you know what I mean? Like, I see the bullshit that you on. Like, I don't rock like that. I don't mind helping, but you ain't finna take advantage of me type. You know what I'm saying? And then got the 9 of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? 9 of Pentacles in reverse is like, yeah, I changed my mind. Like, I ain't tripping. I'm not happy with this. I don't mind fucking taking a few steps back to go forward, if that makes sense. So, yeah, somebody is disappointed with some type of opportunity that they accepted, basically. I kind of feel like somebody's not happy with a choice, a decision that they made, or the situation that they're in, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like somebody was like looking for a way up, and it's like you ran into the devil in the same sense. Like, you ran from one devil to another level. Because I mean, shit, you know, with every new level comes a new devil, you know what I'm saying? So every time, someone's always going to be looking for an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So you dealt with an opportunist, basically, and now you're like, yeah, okay, I'm cool on that, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really what I want. You know what I'm saying? That shit was some bullshit. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'll take a few steps back so I can move forward, because my happiness is more valuable than making you other motherfuckers happy. And I feel that, you know what I'm saying? One on this Empress reverse. Okay. We had 3 instantly pop out. So, yeah. You notice some bullshit going on. The Page of Wands in reverse. You know what I'm saying? You know, basically, okay, so, yeah, somebody found something out. Somebody found out that somebody basically was playing some games with them. And now that's the reason why they're like, okay, I'm cool on that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I said, like, with the Empress in reverse, like, that's somebody who's a cheater, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that it doesn't mean, like, sexually. Like, this person does things to win either way, like, to always have the upper hand. So that's what I mean by cheating. Doesn't necessarily mean, like, this woman done went with this man and they married. No, I'm not talking about none of that, okay? At least not in this reading. So I'll show you the card. Give me 1 second. So, yeah, the Page of Wands in reverse. So you may be falling into your own fears just because, like, now that you actually starting to see the reality of what's actually going on around you, now you see the bullshit that's going on around you, now you start to kind of question, like, well, damn, like, was this meant to be? Is this my fault? You know what I'm saying? But don't trip off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna continue to keep thinking of new ways. Like, it's trial and error, basically. You feel what I'm saying? It's trial and error. You had to sit here and test this out to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone can always sit here and sugarcoat shit and feed it to you. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, you might eat that shit, and then you're gonna realize, like, the fuck, this is sugar-coated shit. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking gross, right? So that's what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody is immature around you. This could be somebody older too. I ain't gonna front you. This could be somebody this could be somebody you could look up to that's still ex-childish. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty sad. I got the 3 of Wands here following the Page of Wands. So this person probably has their eye on your prize, and that's the reason why they're trying to get you to turn away from it. You know what I'm saying? Or they want you to turn away from it. You know what I'm saying? I got Leo energy. I feel like this person gets charged up off of your ideas, like your energy. I kind of feel like you're a very highly motivational person, like you're an influencer. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Like, I feel like you're everyone's safety zone, everyone's comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? You're like people's security blanket in the same sense. And that's what I kind of feel like what this is here. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's like, with someone like knowing like the bullshit that they in, this keeps the wheels turning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody gets control. They take control over again, if that makes sense. Like I said earlier, I see the fuck shit. I'm about to work around it. You know what I'm saying? I keep picking up on this. Like, I feel like somebody's just aware of the shit that they in. Like, I kind of feel like somebody knows that they got themselves into this situation, and now they're looking at how they're finna get out of it. And they just know to stay quiet about it, you know what I'm saying? Igniting this passion once, they see. So now somebody may be actually charged up. Their heart might be back into some shit because maybe they see competition. And this person probably thrives in competition. It's like, oh, you thought I was a little bitch? All right, bet. You found the right one today, baby. That's what I'm feeling like with this. You know what I'm saying? With this Palace of Wands, you found the right one. So somebody you charged up. So it's kind of like somebody just reignited somebody's purpose. But the thing is, too, is like, with that being done, is like, don't get so consumed with trying to prove to somebody that you that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, like, what was it? No response is still either in bad, but in the same sense, in this case right here, no response is still a response. But in the way that you do respond, you kick ass either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, small things to a giant. You know what I'm saying? That shit peanuts to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know shit's unfair. You know what I mean? You're not tripping off that. So, like I say, this is somebody having to work around a situation. The chips are stacked against them. You know what I'm saying? It's hella funny because looking at this chord right now, those scales look even as fuck. And if I flip it this way, you can tell that they uneven, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this one's a little higher than this one. So, yeah. Flipping it this way, they look about neck and neck. I mean, now I can see the difference in between them. But, yeah, like, this shit looks neck and neck. Somebody's fed somebody some false bullshit. Somebody basically fed somebody some sugar-coated shit. And now this person's having to fight their way out of it, basically. But I feel like this person is up for the challenge. I ain't gonna front you. One on this 2 of Wands. That shit still came out. So you might be going back and forth about a decision because you know that you're in an unfair position. So what are you finna do? You know what I'm saying? And the Chariot in reverse. So I know you're not trying to hustle backwards. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me you're trying to hustle backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why you need to sit here and really think. If you sit in this position, you probably will end up going backwards. You know what I'm saying? don't sit here and evaluate some shit that's fucked up. Well, let me clarify that, because you still would need to evaluate some things that are fucked up, but I wouldn't overanalyze it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you already know that some shit's fucked up, if you already know that people are doing fucked up shit to you, like, don't sit here and try to repaint the picture. I said that earlier in this reading too. Like, if someone already had painted you a picture of how they are, do not sit here and go and try to change them colors. Like, just adapt to your environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're there for a reason. You're there for a purpose. So don't sit here and just like be hella meek and mild about it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep a smile on your face and keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker here who's doing this to you has found the right one. And I feel like this motherfucker may be scared now. I kind of feel like this motherfucker thought that they was finna get over on you. And now now that they see what they actually dealing with, I feel like somebody done put their foot in their mouth. Now you done got this motherfucker worried. Now they want to go back. You know what I'm saying? They kind of regret putting you in this position, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? One on this Palace of Cups in reverse. There's rumors. Okay, illusions, rumors. Yeah, somebody had enough. Like, somebody is getting out of their head. And especially with this Palace of Cups. So like I said, like, somebody was basically going to release all of the emotions that they've been holding in. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that was bottled in, they're finally letting motherfuckers have it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? It's just more of like, you try to keep me stuck. You try to keep me from being great. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've sat here and I've bit my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm no longer worried about this shit anymore. Like, everything that you're worried about, it's your problem. It's no longer mine. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like somebody's releasing some type of fear. They're releasing these illusions. You know what I'm saying? They're not dealing with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's your shit, not mine. Like, I shouldn't have to sit here and keep helping you through that. I shouldn't have to keep trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get to my shit. I gotta be on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to get on my business shit. I need to get my money together. This King of Pentacles. I got all these fucking ideas, and I'm sitting here being slowed down because I'm sitting here helping everybody. I'm trying to make sure everyone is happy. I'm trying to make sure everyone's treated fair. But at the end of the day, like, what do I got for myself? It's what I'm being told. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing for myself? I'm sitting here letting everybody's thoughts and projections get to me to the point where it's like, man, I'm not even doing nothing anymore. So at the end of the day, like, I feel like somebody's releasing that shit and they're walking away. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I say that somebody may be losing friends or family members. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're tired of the bullshit. They realize that they're being held back by that shit. All right, this ain't about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they're done with this codependent shit. You know what I'm saying? They're tired of dealing with motherfuckers depending on them, always like needing them to do something. Like, they're tired of this bullshit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you at least try? You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me for help for every fucking little thing. Like, I may not know everything. Fucking Google this shit, bro. Like, we got access to so much out here, and you want to sit here and keep asking me. You don't even want to try it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, that's the end to this codependent bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize that somebody was codependent on you. Somebody was clingy. All these fears and shit that you had no longer are there. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm feeling that, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with that heavy, yeah. No longer dealing with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And we got the Knight of Pentacles, in reverse. So this could be somebody who's self-disciplined, you know what I'm saying? But this is also somebody who can do shit recklessly, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you might start, maybe I really feel like, especially with this, somebody gonna say, you know what, fuck this shit. No, I don't want this. I want to do what the fuck I want to do is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I want to do what the fuck I want to do. No one's going to tell me anything. So, I mean, shit, that's that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad that you're stepping up and stepping into your power. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to be great. You feel me? So that's a very interesting read. You know what I'm saying? Energy, like I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you stepping back into your shit. Like I feel like somebody is basically remembering who the fuck they are. You feel me? Somebody's remembering who they are. And now they finna step into they power and go get that shit. They finna go get this motherfucking money, you know what I'm saying? I feel that, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let's see what the dice got to say real quick. So I got 6. It's 10. 6. 6. 7, 6. 1, 6, 6. That's 12 plus 7, 12 plus 7 is 19. Okay, yeah. So 19 is also a karmic number too. That's somebody taking accountability for their shit. So in the same sense, like I say, somebody's finally like wising up and realizing like all the shit that they've been involved in, like yes, they play a part in it. And now they're sitting here, they're making a change. They're sitting here seeking this change and they're gonna make this change. So it's like, I got myself into this shit, I'm finna get myself up out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up with this energy, you know what I mean? Let's see, so that was angel message 6, 10, 6. So 6, 10, 6. So if I wanted to say it would be 1066, that also breaks down to 13, which also breaks down to 4. So angel message number 1066, angel message number 13, karmic number 13, and angel message number 4. Also, I'm gonna tell you, be careful what you wish for. So in the same sense, it's like you create your own reality, basically, with that being said. So now that you are fully aware of the situation that you got yourself into, now you need to be more specific with what you want and how you want it done. Okay, well, I want a job that's going to give me this, that, and the third, the 401k, the medical, the dental, the vision, and I want these type of perks. Or I want this lover to dedicate time, effort, love, be able to build this, that, and the third, like financially stable and things of that nature. Like you need to be very specific with what you're asking for. Like I said, be careful what you're wishing for, like how all this trickles down. You need to be careful what you wish for, because you can get it, but if you're not very specific with what it is that you're asking for, it can come out fucked up, you know what I'm saying? What movie was that? The Wishmaster. The Wishmaster, man, like, that motherfucker would grant, they grant you 3 wishes, and if they wasn't specific, they shit came out fucked up, right? So a motherfucker was like, I want to be rich. Well, you rich with all these type of problems, or you rich with a small ass penis. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it can go either way depending on what you ask for. So definitely be specific with what you're asking for. That's the angel message with the dice. I'm gonna give you the angel message for the with tarot here, and then we'll close this one out. And I'll be back again tomorrow with the Yang reading. I may do that tonight and post it tomorrow, so if you guys see me in the same outfit, don't judge me, okay? It's just, yeah, you know what I mean? So, 3 plus... Alright, so I got angel message 182, angel message number 11, and angel message number 2. So yeah, damn, be careful what you wish for, and you got some decisions that you need to make. So there's 2 angel messages that I was able to deliver with you, and I'm pretty sure that's going to resonate with you, especially with this card, this reading. Like, whoever resonated with this, like, really look those angel messages up. One of the websites that I usually go to is Sacred Scribe. She's dope. She gives you the energy behind all the numbers that I gave you and why it's the way that it is and the message that's being conveyed to you. So definitely check that out. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this reading. Hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, cool. If not, whatever. I'm not really tripping. Maybe in a Yang reading, it may resonate with you or whatever. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a book of personal reading with me. I'll have that information at the bottom of the, well, to get in contact with me, I'll have all that stuff in the description and stuff like that. But, you know, I want to thank you guys again for giving me your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a privilege and not a right. I'm not entitled to your energy or time. I appreciate you guys coming through Moonshine Tarot and seeing what I had in store for you guys for the message in regards to this yin energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it consistent. I'm going to keep going. So if anyone has any ideas in the comments or whatever, like if somebody wants me to do like dream readings, job readings, like something else besides love, you know what I'm saying? Like I get that I love like a lot, excuse me. General readings, love readings, like we could spice this up. I'm not, you know, I'm very open to this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning as well as the next person should learn. And like, I'm always in student mode. I tell everybody that, like, teach me. I want to learn. I want to know. I don't care what it is. Like my mom always told me, like, it's good to know a little bit about a lot, you know what I'm saying? Instead of knowing a lot about one thing. So there's always room to grow, if that makes sense. So on that note, I'm finna end this. I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. Happy Saturday. I really hope that it's very productive, very fun, and I pray that you guys have a very productive week. Love and light, man. Peace.